Welcome back to the county seat. We have been discussing the litigation filed by the state against the Department of Interior on Secretarial Order 3310. And I wanted to throw one more question out in our conversation, as we don't have much time left today, and that is, what is the impact that's going to happen on counties like Washington County that have already gone through the process of identifying their lands and doing a land use bill, passing it through Congress, and now they're concerned that 3310 is going to allow more lands to be designated and managed as if they were wilderness? Anybody? John?
Well, I think that's one of the concerns with the order. You go through a process, a congressional process. Congress has the authority that they've retained to designate wilderness areas, and then all of a sudden we have a unilateral order from the executive branch, which basically creates a new category of, quote, multiple use, which seems to us very contradictory to the whole concept of wilderness and non-impairment. It seems like they're mutually exclusive terms. And now if they have other lands they haven't inventoried and identified as wilderness areas and approved by Congress, you have an ability to designate them as wildlands and then have them managed under the same non-impairment standard as wilderness. And so that's where the term virtual wilderness comes into play. And so I understand why they're very worried about that. And Commissioner Gardner has been a champion on helping us understand this issue with respect to Washington County as we prepared for the lawsuit and moving forward to protect them and other counties in the state from this wilderness designation that's not really wilderness.
Okay, we're running out of time. Pat, I want you to have a chance to respond.
In law school, I was taught to keep my eye on the ball, and I think that's what we need to do. I don't think there's going to be any significant setback for Washington County. I do think that if the political fear machine gets going, then there might be some repercussions, but if we keep a steady hand, we say this is how we're going to do things, and it makes sense at a national, state, and county level, we don't have anything to fear.
Okay, Mike?
Well, if you look at the order says what it says, and there's it's requiring all offices to do re-inventory and to make this a high priority. And so why would any county put wilderness on the table with the idea that this is going to be solved once and forever, find out you just get this done and you've got to do it all over again? So why would you go through that process if this is the paradigms that we're going to be working with?
I actually would like to invite you gentlemen to stay for one more segment. We have to go off the air and because our half hour is up, but if you go online to thecountyseat.tv, we will continue this debate for a few more minutes. Thank you for watching today. Gentlemen, thank you all for taking your busy time. You've got legislative issues and campaign issues and client issues, and I really appreciate your being here. We'll look for you next week right here on The County Seat.